from Cobb County, Georgia. We're live inside Truist Park. Tonight, a battle of two first-place squads between the Milwaukee Brewers and the Atlanta Braves. Major League Baseball on MLB Network coming up right after this. Mike Soroka gets the starting assignment for the Braves. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
An interesting stat about this guy. Coming into this game, right-handed hitters are hitting below 200 on the season for him as the starting pitcher. So he must be doing something right when he's facing the righties.
In is Christian Yelich. First at-bat for him as he enters play number 3 in the National League batting race.
There's no way you could have forecasted this kind of season from this guy. Not to take anything away from him, but I don't think many people in baseball considered him to be one of the league's best hitters for average coming into this year.
Now here's the pitch.
First pitch, 7:20.
Here's the pitch. Pitch popped up, and this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. And another foul ball.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put-away stuff.
Another 0-2 coming. Change up, and he ain't buying it. 1-2. Good night for baseball. 69 degrees here at first pitch. Here comes the 1-2.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch.
Hey, that's a good sinker right there. That's his bread and butter pitch, and if he's got that going, especially early, it's going to be tough to get some runs off him.
And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
Here's the second baseman, Kolten Wong. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Comes in with an average of 265, 9 homers, and an even 40 RBIs. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike. Wong is a guy you have to keep an eye on in the batter's box. He's definitely been known to drop down a bunt from time to time. That's something he's really good at.
And in today's game, Matty, this is such a lost start. I know you love this one. Guy dropping a drag bunt down for a knock, putting him up, putting him down, getting down first base line. Definitely sets the tone for the team.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. Kolten Wong is the second out of the opening frame. So here is Avisail Garcia. Line shot to second, but it's caught and the side is retired. Gone in order are the Brewers. And now the Braves will step up for their first opportunity to score. Alec Bettinger will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
It's not an easy thing to do to pitch as a rookie, but one of the things you have to do is use the positives. The opposing team has never faced you. You can't be afraid to throw the ball into the strike zone. Establish your pitches and try to work quickly.
So now here is Ozzie Albies. They lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike one. And guys, we take a look at the Brewers entering play here tonight. They've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead, you start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And he struck him out.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. Way late on the fastball for strike one.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. 1 out, nobody on. A bouncer up the middle. Adames picks it up. And the throw forces him to lay out for that one, but he keeps a foot on the bag to record the out.
Batting third, the first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
So 2 out, nobody on. And in to bat next, one of the best run producers in the game, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Freddie Freeman. And the pitch. Hit hard back up the middle. Adames brings it in. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. He played an inning. No score here on MLB Network. So here's Eduardo Escobar. He'll start things out in the top half of the second.
Third baseman, number 5, Eduardo Escobar.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Well, boys, these Braves, as they take the field here tonight, they come in trying to bounce back from a loss last time out, but they've been in good form lately, 5-2 over their last 7.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead, you start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. And the throw on to first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. 1 away.
Omar Narvaez.
Now at the plate is Omar Narvaez, and he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. Swung on but fouled off to the left. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now. So the bases are empty with 2 gone now. And up next will be Willie Adames. Here's the first pitch to him. No score here as we play inning number 2. Hard on the ground towards short, and that's through for a hit.
Well, this was a good start for the pitcher. First 5 guys, 5 up, 5 down, but the number 6 hitter proved to be a little bit more difficult, and that's a bullet hit.
Yeah, absolutely right there, Dan. Just a nice AB by the 6-hole guy after watching his first 5 brethren take a seat.
Nate Lowe digging in now as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes.
That's a ball. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Adames, the runner at first with 2 gone. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Working for the punch out and the offering. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time, and the inning is over. Brewers strand 1. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Stepping in for the Braves, Austin Riley. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Third baseman, Austin Riley.
First pitch on its way. As he lifts it in the air to right field. Garcia has a read on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Batting fifth, the right fielder, Eddie.
The next to bat for Atlanta, Eddie Rosario. First chance for him here after appearing as a pinch hitter in the game last night. And the pitch. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. That evens it up 1-1. Now here's the pitch. And it's fouled away. Here comes the 1-2. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. And there are 2 away now. Those jump throws are always some of the most exciting plays you'll see. So here it is again with Show Track. Shows off some great range, and is still somehow able to get a lot behind the throw as his momentum was taking him the other way. Not everybody can make that play. Travis d'Arnaud is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. Swing and a miss. Looked like the slider there. A ball and a strike. Bottom of the second here with no score. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
Now the 2-1. Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. Nothing across here this half of the inning. We'll go now to the top of the third, and we are tied 0-0.
Welcome back to Truist Park, home of the Braves, who have proven to have one of the best pitching staffs in baseball this year. Coming into the day, they rank first in the league in both ERA and strikeouts, a combination that has opposing lineups searching for answers. One member of the staff told me, "It's a special group of guys. I've never been on a pitching staff that's so dominant top to bottom, and I've been on some pretty good ones." And one of the hitters on the team told me, "I'm relieved I get to stand behind them and play defense instead of staring them down in the box. That can't be fun." Matt, back to you.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Digging in now for the Brewers, Lorenzo Kane. As we take a look there at the difference in his numbers between June and July. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Here he comes on 2-0. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And the Brewers get a man into scoring position on the leadoff double. So a good job there as he opens up the third inning with a two-base hit. And as we check out the Brewers leaders in that category, you can see his total is currently second best on the team. In now, Alec Bettinger. And he'll try and get his man to third here as he puts this one down. And that's the first out. A man at second with one down. And that'll bring up Christian Yelich. From the stretch, here's the pitch. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. A 1-1 count to the Brewers leadoff man. Kane leads off second with one gone in the inning. And the runner's breaking for third. Strike taken, the throw. He is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely.
You know, I was pretty surprised to see him on the move to third because it didn't seem like he had that much of a lead, but he made it work out. That was really impressive.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his sixth strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
Colton Wong will stand in. And he puts it on the ground to second. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, one man left on. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3, and we are tied 0-0. So next to bat will be the left-handed hitting Jock Peterson. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Started to go around there. Looked like he held up in time. No, strike 2, says the third base umpire. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2, and if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
Fouled off. Another 1-2 delivery. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drop it.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. A solo home run there for Jock Peterson. Home run number 5 on the year. As the Braves get on the board first, it's 1-0.
Only the first hit of the night, but it was a big one. He absolutely punished that mistake, and you have to wonder if that will open the floodgates a little.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. And he fouls this one off. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Outside for a ball, 1-1. And he'll take a look at a strike on the inside corner. It's 1-2.
That front door slider is a devastating pitch. By the time you realize it's in the zone, it's too late. You can't even put a good swing on it.
Here comes the 1-2. No outs, nobody on. Hit sharply on the ground, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
At the plate now, Mike Soroka. 1 ball, no strikes to count. 1-0 count. Here it is. Tries to get the bunt down here, but this is foul, and we'll see if he tries it again. Nobody out, runner on first. And a bunt attempt misses, so he's behind now 1-2.
That's not great form right there, but you can't be surprised. A lot of these guys were not asked to bunt coming up through the minor leagues, so don't expect every sac bunt to get down.
And now a 2-strike bunt attempt here as this one's down. There's one. Back to first, and great work by the pitcher hustling over to cover as he takes the throw for the 3-6-1 double play.
Oh, that's the last thing you want to happen when you're trying to bunt a guy into scoring position. He got it down, but you have to deaden the ball too. Otherwise, these infielders just eat it up and turn it into a double play.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. Fouled away. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. The windup and the 0-1. And it's fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Grounded back up the middle. Adames scoops it up, throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. 1 for the Braves in the inning, and it comes courtesy of the long ball. We've played 3 full. It's now 1-0 Atlanta. All set for the start of the 4th, and that'll bring up Avisail Garcia. First offering on its way. That grounder got him. Safe at first. A good effort to recover there, and he almost made the play, but that's a base hit. And this has to be a big concern here. This ball came back and got him right in the pitching arm, and that is something you just never want to see. You can see him trying to work this one off, and from all appearances, I think they're going to let him continue, so that at least is a good sign. Eduardo Escobar standing in. Hard hit to first. And a sliding attempt at first, but this sneaks by him, a base hit. And that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now.
Up next,
you know, as a former infielder, Danny, they always say you can't be in 2 places at once, but you got to be a little frustrated right here that ball found the hole.
Yeah, that's a tough thing. You make a quality pitch and a guy shoots one through the right side, normally a vacated spot right there. 9 out of 10 times somebody's there to make that play. Unfortunately not, and now we've got a couple of guys on.
And there's one down now.
Not sure the spin throw was necessary there, but it sure looked good. Would have been questionable if he threw it away, but he put it right on the money for the out.
Into the box now, Willie Adames, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Oh, 1, here it comes. Took something off there as this pitch is in the dirt, but handled quickly behind the plate. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
Stepping in now, Nate Lowe. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Struck out in his first at-bat. The 0-1 offering. Ground ball sent back up the middle. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. In to score from third is the tying run. It's 1-1.
The center fielder, number 6, Lorenzo Kane.
And in to hit next is Lorenzo Kane, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that is through into center field, a base hit. In to score is the runner from third. It's now a 2-1 ball game.
You know what I like right there, Dan, is the batter's approach. Not trying to do too much, just taking it right back up to shoot again, staying within himself, and just knowing that anything to the outfield gets him an RBI.
That's a good piece of hitting. That's a great point, D-Roy. I think a lot of times hitters go up there trying to do a little bit too much. Sometimes you just have to go ahead and hit the ball where it's pitched, and a good job, and a run batted in.
0 for 1 for him here in this one. The set and the 1-0. Swing and a miss, 1-1. One and 2 to the Brewers pitcher.
Hey, I know it's the pitcher at the plate, but he's going to grind it out right here. He's got a chance to help himself, and nothing's a bigger backbreaker to a team than watching the pitcher drive in a run.
Here's the 1-2. Got him swinging, and that's the 3rd out. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. It's the Brewers 2 and the Braves 1. Stepping in once again is Ronald Acuna. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
Popped up. Wong is there. 1 down. There's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Now here's the pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike.
You have to understand, as the hitter right here, pitcher on the mound wants a quick inning. Anything over the heart of the plate, probably got to pull the trigger on.
1 run, 2 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. A ball and a strike now to the Braves first baseman. Bounce to the right into the loaded up infield. Adames picks it up, and there's out number 2. Now at the plate, Austin Riley flew out last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. The 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
The 3-1. And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Well, he loses him there, but that's just the first walk he's given up, along with a couple of hits. So his command has been pretty solid so far.
Now it'll be Eddie Rosario, man at first after the 2-out walk. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And he swings right over the top of this one, 0-1.
This is where you step out, adjust the batting gloves, and take a deep breath. You have to slow the moment down. I know you want to be a hero, but that pitch right there, a great executed changeup, had this batter way out in front.
Now a swinging bunt. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Well, this has been a good at-bat. He's now worked the count full to 3-2. It allows the runner on first to be on the move with 2 away.
And he may be starting to lose the feel here as that misses for ball 4, and that's back-to-back walks now with 2 away.
And things are not looking good here in the 4th inning. That's the second walk of the frame. Good time for the catcher to go out to the mound and have a chat with this guy to give a little breather.
Striding in is Travis d'Arnaud, trying here to plate the tying run from second. Now a swing and a weak little line drive over to first. But an easy play over at first to glove it, and the side is retired. A couple of walks, but no damage. More of MLB Network's Saturday Baseball after this. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Christian Yelich.
Number 22, Christian Yelich.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fouled off. The windup and the 0-1. And that misses downstairs for a ball, 1-1. One ball and 2 strikes to count. The 1-2 pitch.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact. Again, a 1-2. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out. A strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Here's Colton Wong now. Lifted in the air to center field. Acuna's there for it. 2 down. Next to stand in is Avisail Garcia. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. As he'll go after a hard sinker that time and falls behind 0-1. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. They still lead it 2-1. Welcome back to Truist Park just outside Atlanta as we send it down to check in with Heidi.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves' offense with their manager, Brian Snitker, during the commercial break, and he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. They're struggling to drive the baseball into the gaps right now, as only one of their hits has been for extra bases. That makes it pretty tough to generate runs, but he said it's up to everyone in the lineup to make the necessary adjustments. It hasn't gone their way to this point, but that shouldn't mean they can't put together some great swings the rest of the way.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Now here's the pitch. He's ready. Here's the 0-1.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Changes up on him there, but it's 1-2.
Step out of the box, take a deep breath. After spitting on that changeup, you might have bought yourself a fastball.
Bullet back up the middle. Kane patrolling center makes the play. 1 out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Ready now is Dansby Swanson. He singled first time up. Now here's the pitch. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
1-1. And he fouls this one off.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2. Now a ground ball and a chance for Thomas at short. Throw on to first, 2 gone. And stepping in, Mike Soroka. Now the pitch. Cue shot here out towards short. And this will be taken down, no problem, for the final out of the inning. Down in order go the Braves. They still trail it here 2-1. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and set to go as the third baseman, Eduardo Escobar. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. He'll start him with a sinker here, but that sinks a bit too much that time. It's 1-0. A ball and a strike. Down the first baseline, but this will get fouled. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
1-2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2.
Wow, that was a close pitch on 1-2. The count's now at 2-2, but boy, that one very easily could have been called strike 3. Really close pitch.
3 balls and 2 strikes to Eduardo Escobar.
Well, the 1-2 pitch didn't go his way, and now a miss there on 2-2. You know he doesn't want this at bat to get away from him, so I think we're going to see a challenge pitch on a full count.
Smoked on the ground left side, and that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning. So it's a ground ball single to left for him here, his 2nd hit tonight. And with that, we'll take a look at the current Milwaukee leaderboard to find that his total is currently tops on the roster in that department. Into the box, Omar Narvaez, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. behind 0-2 now. Escobar gets his lead at first, nobody out. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone.
Wow, really close pitch on 0-2. That just missed, and if he hits that spot right there again, he might get the call next time.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The next 1-2 pitch. Grounded up the first baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. Low scoring game thus far, 2-1 here in the 6th. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
These last two guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
Here now the 2-2. A bouncer up the middle.
Swanson brings it in.
Step on the bag for one. Now over to Freddie, and it's a double play.
Good pitch on the ground ball there, and an even better job up the middle to take it himself, and turn 2 pretty smooth.
To the plate now, Willie Adames. As he will take strike one on the fastball here, no balls and a strike. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. The windup and the 0-1. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. None left for Milwaukee. They lead it 2-1. So up steps Ozzie Albies. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, let's see if he can work a walk, maybe a knock ground ball with eyes, something. Catch a gap to get this offense going. 2 hits as a team can start demoralizing your confidence. But if he can get on, start some traffic in motion, we might have something.
Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Helping him out here as he swings and misses to fall behind a ball and 2 strikes.
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
This is the only guy in the lineup that struck out so far, and now he finds himself in the hole with 2 strikes.
Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. The 2-2 one more time. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Yelich on the move, but this will wind up being a foul ball.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
2-2 pitch is fouled away. Now the pitch. Fastball laid off well below the knees.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his zone, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long, epic at-bats, you start to get into swing mode.
Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball.
I know the fans love the souvenirs, but the battle between the pitcher and batter right here is what makes the game great.
And it's fouled away.
You can visibly see the body language of this guy on the mound is completely changed during this at-bat. 6 foul balls has to be completely frustrating him that he can't put him away.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Ozzie Albies becomes the first out in the bottom of the 6th inning.
Ronald Acuna Jr.
Acuna digs in now. As the first pitch here is a bit high, it's ball 1. No hits to this point. Advantage count 2-0 to the Braves center fielder. 3-0 now.
Well, of all the guys in this lineup, he's definitely the guy I'd be cautious with, especially with a one-run lead. No surprise that he's treading lightly right here.
The 3-0.
Four-seam heater right down the middle. I would have thought he popped a clutch on that pitch.
The 3-1 pitch. This is line to left. Yelich is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are two gone now.
Boy, talk about hitting into some rough luck. That was an absolute bullet to the outfield that gets caught, and he would have represented the tying run.
So next up will be Freddie Freeman. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The 1-0 home.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter-friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
Strike swinging, chased a high one there.
The problem for the batter now is he's gotten so inside conscious after those first two pitches, anything on the outer half of the plate is going to look a foot outside.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. High in the air out to center field. After it is Kane. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Braves are set down 1-2-3. Our score remains 2-1.
Leading off for the Brewers, the first baseman, Mace Lowe.
Tyler Matzek is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 68.
First pitch on its way. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. And he falls behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. And the throw on to first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. 1 away.
Lorenzo Kane.
1 away for the Brewers in their half of the 7th. And that'll bring up Lorenzo Kane. Here's the first pitch.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Hit down the line at first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Into the box, Alec Bettinger. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
Swing to miss as he was way in front of that one.
Hey, this could be a huge momentum swing for this team right here. Relief pitcher has come busting through the gates and done his job. Try and get this team back in the dugout where the offense can get rolling.
Swinging a little blooper to center. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Hey, I've been impressed with this guy. Not only has he thrown the ball well, But now he's mixing in a base hit late in the game, giving his manager options, whether or not he wants to pinch run, keep him in there, go to the relief. I mean, he's opened up a whole weaponry box for the manager.
And here's Christian Yelich now. 0-1 the count. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. Fouled off. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. Bettinger is off of first with 2 away. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts. Milwaukee leaves 1 as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. So here's the cleanup hitter, Austin Riley. Due up are the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at-bats.
Now the first pitch. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. Riley swings the bat and throws from the right side and stands at 6'3". He's in his 3rd season as a major league player. Ground ball left side. Adames brings it in. And quickly there's 1 down to lead off the frame. Next up, Eddie Rosario. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
You know, because this is just a 1-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
And he fouls this one off. The 1-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
Wow, what makes it so tough to be a hitter is to be able to hitting change of speeds, right? You're geared up for the fastball, and all of a sudden, he pulls the string and throws you the straight change, the dreaded equalizer.
Shin high, that's taken for a ball. We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. A bouncer to the left side. He's got it. Throw on to first will get him. Score at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now. Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. First pitch on its way. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. Kane has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire the side. Down in order go the Braves. They're down 2-1. Ready to begin the 8th, and that'll bring up Colton Wong.
The second baseman, Colton Wong.
Will Smith has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. First delivery to him.
Nope.
The 1-0 home. Hit on the ground to third. Reined in. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. So here's Avisail Garcia. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He's set. Here it comes. Breaking ball that's cut on and missed for the first strike. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. Now here's a swing and a little bouncer out to the left of the mound. Throw is not going to be in time to get him, and somehow he's going to wind up with an infield single. So now to the plate, Eduardo Escobar standing in from the right side as he takes strike one. His career line against Will Smith, he's just 1 for 6. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Garcia, base runner at first with 1 out. Hit in the air down the right field line. On the move is Rosario. He makes the running play. 2 down. Next, it'll be Omar Narvaez, 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
From the stretch. Two runs, 9 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Hey, that's just a great mix of pitches right there, and that's what this guy's going to do if he's going to keep this team off balance.
Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Brewers strand 1. They still lead it 2-1. Brad Boxberger will come out and take the ball here as he'll be making his 15th appearance of the year. Now to the plate, here is Jock Peterson, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far.
Down by 1. I'm interested to see how they approach this as an offense, especially if they get someone on base early in the inning. Some teams, you know, they're going to try and manufacture that run, just trying to get that 1 run across. Others, they're going to look for 1 or 2 big swings to make it happen.
First pitch of the AB now. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And this will be fouled away. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Fouled away.
You know, he's coming right after him, Matty. 3 fastballs in a row.
Down the first baseline. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Final line there for the Brewers starting pitcher. He was on point from the get-go this evening.
Hey, what a great job of mixing speeds and mixing up his pitches. 2 hits allowed in this one. Dominant performance.
Dansby Swanson lining up to hit as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Comes set with the 0-1. Grounded back up the middle and into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single. Might be time to see a pinch hitter, and if that's the case, here's what remains on the Atlanta bench. Marcell Ozuna will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. Here's the first pitch. And it's fouled away. The numbers offensively pretty dismal to this point, down in the 170s to start play. No home runs as of yet, 9 driven in. Here's the 0-1. And this is high, a ball and a strike. Lays off the slider that time. 2-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Fouled off. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
And he missed with it. Ball 4. So that means now the potential tying run will move into scoring position at second.
Well, when you go with a slider there in a full count, you're hoping that the hitter is thinking fastball and swing through it. Didn't work out that way, though. He lays off and gets the free pass.
And now back to the leadoff spot from the Braves lineup. Stepping in, Ozzie Albies. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind him, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
First pitch on its way. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. That's strike 1.
The Braves have been looking for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a big time for that.
And that one yanked just foul. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
Big spot right here. That's a great pitch to try and see if you could get him to fish outside the zone. He's still in the driver's seat right now, and I'd expect something else to miss off the plate.
1 out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. Just tried to freeze him with the fastball there. Pretty close. It's 2-2. Filthy changeup that time, but he's able to make contact, and he'll get another chance.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
The 2-2 one more time.
Well, no doubt in my mind, this has been the at-bat of the night so far.
1 out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. Grounded down the third baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. This is on the ground over to first, and that's through into right field for a base hit. The throw to the plate. He's safe at the plate, and we are tied here in the 8th.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen, and I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sink and cut. That is unbelievable. He's able to get that knock in that big spot.
Brett Anderson takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away. Standing in now, Ronald Acuna, as he'll send a ground ball down to third. A tag for 1 on the first, and how about that for an entrance? 1 pitch, 2 outs, and the inning is over. Braves get a couple of hits here in plate one. Luke Jackson will be on the mound to start the ninth inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half. So stepping in is Willie Adames. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Jackson rarely finds himself in much trouble out of the bullpen, at least in terms of giving up base hits. He's proven to be a tough guy to barrel up. This catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2.
2 well-executed pitches at the knees right there, but I know this hitter's looking for something up.
Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
At the plate now, Nate Lowe. As the fastball is swung on and missed. Good location down at the knees for strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
And it's another K. So back-to-back strikeout victims to start this relief outing.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
In now is Lorenzo Kane. No balls and 1 strike. Freeman trying to get there. So far 2 for 3 in this one. Now the 0-1. And that misses 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Hard hit ball to second. He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's through into right.
Boy, not a bad way to end the month. He gets his 3rd hit of this game, and I'm not so sure, Mark, he's going to look forward to the calendar flipping to the next month.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, Dan, you get 3 knocks the last day of the month, you're feeling frisky heading into the next 30 days.
Luis Urias will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line. Here's the first pitch. There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. And he'll get back in safely. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. One and one, the pitch. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Strikes him out on a good pitch, so one run can win it as we head to the bottom of the inning. Clearly fired up to work out of that jam. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Brent Suter enters to do the pitching, and best case scenario for him is to push this one into extra innings. All set for the bottom of the ninth, and that brings in Freddie Freeman.
The first baseman, Freddie.
Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. Ball one. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 1-0. Oh, this is hit hard towards second, and it's a base hit. So there you go. The potential winning run aboard to start off the home half of the ninth.
Leadoff base hit to start the bottom of the ninth inning right here. Everybody in the dugout on their feet, top stepping it. We're going to see if he works a bunt, hit and run. I don't know. Maybe he's swinging for the gap, and he gets to be the hero himself.
At the plate, Austin Riley. Line to the right side. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far. Throw comes into the infield, and the winning run moves up to second now with nobody out.
Boy, it's so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
The winning run at second, however, the double play in order here. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
The 1-1 pitch. Oh, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Well, he's hoping to be a hero and drive in the winning run, but that swing tells me he's a little too amped up. You don't chase a pitch that badly if you're playing within yourself.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
You got to think our man behind the plate thought twice about that one. About as close as it gets.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Wow, that's awfully impressive right there. The pitch before was really close. Called the ball. What does he do? He comes back with a better pitch and get the punch out.
Into the box, Travis d'Arnaud, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. The 1-0. Strike swinging, chased a high one there. Possible game winners at second base here with 1 away. The 1-1 pitch. Easy take there on the sinker, well off the outside.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
going toward the gap in left center. And this is down, and that should do it. Freeman rounds third and is striding for home. And the Braves are going to pull this one out. They walk off a winner.
Always great when a game really comes down to the ninth inning like it did here. They had a chance to walk it off and send their fans home happy, and that's exactly what they did. Lots of smiles around here right now.
To the finish in tonight's game. Atlanta came through when it mattered in the ninth on the way to the win. Luke Jackson wins his 4th game out of the bullpen this year. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian, we all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB.